Hopefully it goes. All right.
Yay!
Great. Happy Monday. This
Happy
is Sherry
Monday.
Sparks with Pioneer Title, your Arizona title gal. I can reach at 602-715-5704 every Monday. Chris Papaccio from eMortgage and I talk about just business thoughts and solutions and kind of like things to ponder on a Monday morning, getting your week started. Chris, can you introduce yourself?
Sure. Good morning, everyone. Happy post-Father's Day. I hope everyone had a great day. Again, Chris Papaccio, eMortgage Management. I'm the branch manager over here in Gilbert. My NMLS number is 336676. And you can reach me at 480-227-1083.
And neither of us are ever too busy to take your call.
No.
So it's been a great month so far in our industry. Things have continued to be on the fast track for recovery if there really was a stopping point or a slowing down point in the housing industry, at least in the East Valley. It's been a great month, so hopefully everyone out there that's watching this, whether you're a realtor, loan officer, general public, that you're having a great month. Before we went, every Monday we kind of think about things to ponder again for the week. And somebody asked me last Thursday to define what the definition of a customer was. And I've always looked at it that I have internal customers and I have external customers. So anyone that I serve is my customer, and to treat them with the utmost respect and service, whatever I can do. And last week I was also on my bandwagon or soapbox for your value is defined by the size of the problems that you solve. And we're going to talk about that going forward this week again. But another point that has been brought up to me is to relist your items of engagement. And so what it means to sell title insurance might have, and more likely has, changed substantially in the last 4 months. Of what does someone look for when they are selecting a title relationship, above and beyond the obviously the quality escrow and the quality of the paper that we're writing on. But Chris, let's talk about how our value has changed and what we bring to the table, because I know that you've got products and services to bring to realtors, and I've been doing a lot of catching up maybe when it comes to what does a realtor or somebody expect out of a relationship with someone like me. But take a run at it.
I think to what you and I were kind of talking about before we went live was that expectation is, we talked about in past videos as well, is that problem solving aspect, because it seems like in our world today that everyone has that unique situation. Either if they're working with a client that wants to buy a house, there's really I have yet to find the cookie cutter borrower that, everyone has the exact same, income or credit issues or, so I really think from a lending standpoint and hand in hand with the realtor and hand in hand with you as my title person, there's always something kind of nuancy. I don't call it a problem anymore. I call it a file nuance that we have to kind of overcome and hurdle. And, in terms of value proposition, that's the biggest thing I think we can bring to the table is, and we said as well, is, problems that we solve is, the value that we bring. In addition to that too, I think we touched a little bit too before we went live is, we're looking at business is really busy right now. There's still a lot of people that want to be that use the digital marketing and digital tools on a full-time basis now. And there are lots of new mortgage products that are coming back into the market. They're not coming back as fast as they did previously, but a lot of the stuff for the, self-employed borrowers, investors that don't want to show income, or they're using the property as their sole source of income to try to finance it. A lot of those products are coming back into the market. They've had a lot of changes to them compared to where they were 90 to 100 days ago. But being able to embrace those and understand those is a big part of my world every day, because not everyone wants to work with those types of products. And I look at it as, there's people out there that need to buy houses and they need to have access to those products. So being able to understand those is a big part of my day. In addition to that, providing the realtors we work with tools. I think I've mentioned to you before, we've got, a CRM tool for realtors that's free if they're working with us, that basically gives them their own branded app on, Android or Apple, and it's collects all their data. It's got a CRM behind it. And it's pretty cool because it builds everything out for them, and it's a nice tool for them to have.
Last week,
Can I answer the question? I feel like I kind of rambled there for a second, so I want to make sure I'm answering the question.
No, because I think it's important to talk about that. I am a part of a mastermind within Pioneer, and we had a well-known realtor come on last Wednesday onto the mastermind and talk about one topic, and then we segued, and I asked him, I said, this is an unannounced question, but what product, what service, what item of engagement would you pick up the phone and have a conversation with me? If he didn't know me already, what would those be? And he listed off, I'm not going to get into it here, but he listed off several things that I had never even heard of. And he said, if you go and learn X, Y, and Z, then you would get appointments from A, B, and C. And I thought, are you kidding me? I didn't even know that these things existed. So really this week is going to be more of reaching out to the people that I work with and go, okay, like, let's really drill down on this and find out what you truly, truly need help with. And maybe it's something that they didn't even know that they could ask from their title relationship to get additional training or resources on.
Yeah, I mean, it's that
if you
point.
don't ask, you'll the answer is always no. So,
right, and that's I was just gonna say. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing, and I think as humans sometimes we get caught in that is you don't ask, you don't know. I mean, I drill it into every new client I meet, every new relationship I have. Is there are no stupid questions. I'd rather you ask and maybe give you the answer that I know, and if I don't know, I've got a really deep bench of people behind me that I work with that will be happy to answer my question on your behalf. And guess what? If I don't know, it's a learning moment for me, and I take that as a positive. I mean, I can't sit here and tell anyone that I know everything in the world about every single loan or it doesn't exist. It would be
pretty darn close to it.
Pretty darn close. I'd rather be able to have someone ask me the question and learn something that way.
Right?
So, I mean,
it's really interesting though when you sit down and you ask, your prospect or your customer and really ask them. So whether you're a realtor, going out and asking the people that you've worked with before, what is it that's your pain point? Maybe you don't phrase it that way. It's kind of our lingo inside the industry. But I mean, I'm in my third decade in the housing industry. Hard to believe.
Mm-hmm.
And in the last 4 months, the items of engagement have changed dramatically.
Well, I think it's always going to be evolving.
Yeah.
Well, the question, I always make sure, this is like a stupid, simple question, but this is maybe a tidbit for the week. I always ask every client after I walk them through their approval, explain to them the numbers, what the mortgage is, how much they need to bring, all that stuff. I always pause for a minute at the end and be like, what questions do you have? What haven't I answered for you? Because
I do the same thing, because I don't want to leave a phone call without saying, now, did we cover, or an appointment, did we cover everything that you expected? Did I explain everything clear enough? Do you want me to go back?
Yep.
And that's really important. But I thank you for your time today, as always on Sunday morning. It's going to be a crazy week again.
I think it is. We're heading into the end of the month, so I'm sure it's going to get busier.
It's fun, or we wouldn't do it. See,
right.
So, but again, I'm Carrie Sparks with Pioneer Title, your Arizona title gal. Can be reached at 602-715-5704. I have my Linktree address right below my face here in the video. If you'd like to know more about Linktree and how to put it to use in your business, give me a call. It's one of those new things to me in the last 4 months that I hadn't worked with before, but I'm happy to help you learn about it and get it to work for you. Chris?
Again, I hope everyone has a great week. I hope we started out with some good ideas here. Chris Papaccio, eMortgage Management. You can reach me at 888-227-1083. Reminder, there's no stupid questions. Reach out to us. We love answering questions. My NMLS number again is 336676.
And then both of us will put our contact information
Yes.
down below this video. And please remember that all these videos are hosted over on my YouTube channel. And with that being said, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. And if there's anything we can do to help you out, again, we're never too busy to help. Give us a call.